Hi everyone, welcome to the today's sharing. Today I would like to explain how to use the SQL data query driver in VTScada. So this is the help guide in SQL data query driver. So if you want to know more information, you can scroll down and you can learn how SQL data query driver in VTScada works. Okay, before that, I would like to explain a little bit. So to use the driver, you need to first you need to use a ODBC data source name for the connection. For this connection, you need to create first with the Microsoft ODBC administrator tool, right? So right now I have the SQL Server and the database name. I use this one, maybe DI Energy database. And right now it is running, data is updating. So every data is logging to DI Energy database. So this is my MS SQL Server. So I will try to retrieve the data from I will try to query to this database. Okay. So as you can see, when we select the query in Microsoft SQL Server, you will see there will be the table. Okay, this is the table that I will try to query today. Okay, I will try to query TID name tag name. It will be TID and it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 19. And I will try to query the result of this TID value. Okay, these are the result information. So when you try to query, okay, every time is updating. Okay, so as I explained, first you need to use the Microsoft ODBC administrator tool. For this one, you can easily shortcut key. Okay, window art, and you can go to ODBC data source administrator tool. And right now, this one I already added. Okay, if you want to add a new database, you can click add. Right now, I already added, so I will show this. I will show the DSN configuration. So name will be you can specify like the database name DI energy, and this one, okay, this one will prompt you which SQL server you will connect to. So you have to select the SQL server that you connect to. This one you can find in the property section and in the name. Okay, and for the next step, you can click next and you can specify the login ID and password to log into the SQL server. So right now, okay, you can specify like this. Okay, so you have to select the database, okay, which database you will connect, and then click next and then finish. And then you can click the test data so you will see that test completed successfully. Okay, and the process is completed. Okay, for another step, you can try to add the SQL query driver tag in VTScada. So you can add many more SQL data query driver tags, and you will retrieve from the SQL database, and you can represent it as the analog static, digital static, analog input, digital input tag in VTScada. Then this driver will allow the timestamp historical data in the database, or you can query the current values, or you can query both. Okay, and then this data you can save to the VTScada historian. Okay, so right now I will demonstrate in VTScada. So this is my VTScada application. And if you want to create that, you can go to tag browser. Okay, okay. Right now I already created the SQL query driver. So if you want to add new driver, so you can click new, and you will see in all tag type, and you can find the SQL data query driver. Okay, so I will explain one by one. So this I already added. So you can give the name. This is just the normal configuration. And this one in database setting, you need to specify the database DSN name, okay, that you specify in the DSN configurator. Okay, right now I am using the TI Energy database, and this one database type, you need to select it, and there are also another option if you use another SQL server. Okay, and this one you need to remember when you configure in Microsoft ODBC administrator. So this one you need to fill login ID and password and inquiry setting. Okay, I will explain one by one. The first one, in this one, you can you can write a single value SQL query template. Okay, right now I already uh, write to retrieve the data from my SQL server. So this template, you can these are the SQL selection query. Okay, that you want to execute. Okay, okay maybe and also the table name and also the where clause. These are the replaceable parameters, and in this position, okay, and this parameter can be replaced by the values coming from your IO tag. Okay, when you specify address one, it will replace in here. So this you can also call the generous SQL query template, and this parameter will be replaced. Some parameter will be replaced by the configuration of your IO tag under your SQL data query driver. Okay, and also you can select this one multi SQL query template if you want to return the multiple tag address value by a single query. Okay, if you want to know more information, you can go to the SQL query driver section in VTScada. Okay, right now for testing, I just use this. This timer limit is a second. Okay, I will explain this one. This one, okay, I want to retrieve the latest value, and this one TID is the tag name. So this one you can check in your table. Okay, this one is the tag name that I will be use. Okay, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 8, 19. But in VTScada, I will monitor up to 12. Okay, this one is tag name and result as tag value, and this one is the table. Okay, and this is what is this? This one is the ID name token. Okay, and this one will be configured as you will retrieve the latest value. Okay, this one is the ID name token. Okay, so in this here, if you specify like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they will replace in here. Okay, the ID will change. If you specify 1, it will be TID 1. If you specify 2, it will be TID 2. Okay, so that's all. After that, you can check your connection is successful or not. Here, okay, right now, okay, this one is the my current SQL data query driver, and you can see the error information right now. The value is 0, is mean the connection is good. So if you want to know the connection status, you can click draw, and you can select the communication status button and also communication indicator, and you can cross check. Okay, I will run it, and you can click show status button. Right now, no error. Okay, and the connection is good. So I recommend to use the show status widget and also the communication indicator to check your connection is good or bad. Okay, after that, okay, after you confirm the SQL query driver is already successful, you can create the tag and add it. Okay, okay, this one will be ID1, and in IO address B, I choose 1. It means this one, 1. Okay, and for 2, I choose 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, up to 12. So right now the values are successfully retrieved. We forward them at 146, right? So I will query in my SQL Management Studio. Okay, 1, maybe in here. Right now 54. Okay, 54. And 1730 65 is okay. I will cross check. 1730 25 34 75. 30 25 34 75. Okay, this is how to use your SQL data query driver in VTScada. So if you want to this one, I hope you can learn how to the introduction or how to use the SQL data query driver. For other functions, for other query, you can use it depending on your requirement. Okay. Okay. Thank you.